You want to hear one of my pet peeves? Hi, I'm Michelle from EMDR Professional Training. One of my pet peeves are people who say, oh, I have a list of cognitive interweaves. These are my favorite cognitive interweaves. No, no. Cognitive interweaves are very idiosyncratic. I cannot have a list of my favorite ones because it depends on where my client is stuck at that moment, what they're needing. If they need just a little bit more information, a little bit of psychoed, or if they need a way to connect to their adaptive memory network, what clinical theme they're in. I talked about that yesterday. But what do they need? And even if you use an analogy that you really like, that's fabulous. But does it land for the client? So we can't have our list of our favorite cognitive interweaves. It doesn't work. We may have some strategies that we may use and adapt to them. Like I'll tell you one of my favorite ones, and I admit I got this from Dr. Curtis Ranson, that one of my favorites is, what would be the consequence if? And you can do that. What would be the consequence if you allowed the SEDS to go to zero? What would be the consequence if you allowed yourself to forgive yourself? What would be the consequence if? And please note, when I ask that question, I'm not waiting for an answer. I'm immediately starting the bilaterals. At the end of the set, they might answer, they might not. I don't care. The point is not to get the answer. The point is to get the train moving again. Keep doing great work. Talk to you soon.